All right, guys. So, as I previously posted, done fucked up, post broke. I did find a way to get it out in the end, and now we are going to rebuild the bike. All right, so the first thing we're gonna want to do is grab this motherfucker and try to, because I don't have proper posts now, I have to try to make this work. Think it'll work, guys? I think it will. We're gonna use a little bit of Loctite though, that blue shit, and hope to God this fucking thing don't happen again. Let's do it. So the first thing, we're gonna mount this engine back, and then we're gonna have to reconnect all the electronic components, the CDI to the magneto, all of that bullshit. This is your CDI right here, your little spark plug boot. All your wires that connect to your kill switch and all the rest of that bullshit. These are always cheap when you buy them, these kits, so I usually just bare wire these and just fucking put them straight. But I didn't do that this time. I've already had problems with this shit. So, moving on, let me mount the engine and get back to you. So we got the engine seated back on. I just got to put the front U-bolt back in. This motherfucker here. See, these engines, they come with everything you need. Except the knowledge. That, you have to do some research if you don't know what you're doing. But really, it's not that hard. All right, on to the next part. So I'm just going to skip this piece for now. I'll do it at the end because I want to get this video done before my ADHD won't let me. Let's go. Let's finish this build just so I can show you how things get done. So the first thing I'm going to do is reconnect all the wiring. So obviously color to color, black to black, you know, blue to blue. And then, well, this one, well, I'll show you in the end. I'll just show you. Hang on. All right, so as you can see here, we got black to black. We got the blue to blue. And then this little green wire is actually for your kill switch. So, yeah, it's very easy to do. Just follow your colors, tuck that shit back over so it doesn't burn off by the exhaust. Next, we're gonna just install the spark plug. So that one right here and beside me is not the Z4C. I prefer the Z8C. I don't know, it works nice. I think my spark plug is okay. Should be okay. Yeah, should be all right. So all these little kits, they actually come with the spark plug bolt thingy-majigger. I don't know what the fuck it's called. The tool to install your spark plug. So you don't have to go hacking at this thing with a freaking vice grips and all that bullshit. You actually end up with this little gizmo right here. As you just slip over, get yourself whatever type of screwdriver you choose, right? Let's get that on there, fuck. And then just tighten the bitch up. Don't over tighten it. You know, just make sure it's snug. There you go. Your spark plug's on. The next step, make sure that bitch is out the way. And you put your spark plug boot on. Why is that so far down? All right, we're back here. Make sure everything's tightened up, fuck. So that's the only downside of getting these little kits, is when you do get these kits, a lot of the shit is just super fucked up. So now, to save a lot of time, I've already reinstalled, set all the needle and everything to where I need it. That's just a quick, I'm doing all this shit with one hand here while I show y'all what's good. So that's a simple, drop that little bad boy in. All right, give me a second, guys. All right, so that's back in. Now we are going to reinstall this clutch cable, which, fuck, looks like it's seen better days. Can't even see it there. There it is. But it's still working. So we're gonna just fit that through this little slot here. There's a little slot right in there. It's got to go through this little bad boy. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but we're about to find out how skilled I am. Yeah, we're not doing this with one hand. Give me a second. All right, so we got that through. That little spring you see there going over the casing for the, yeah, that's just to protect it from the heat of the engine so it doesn't melt the shit. This cable now comes through and attaches here. I always forget what shit's called, especially when I'm trying to make videos and talk to people about shit. But yeah, all of this connects to your clutch. This is your clutch cable. We're gonna connect that right now and show you. Again, give me a second. It's probably the weirdest video you've ever seen of somebody build shit. I'm all over the place. And there's your clutch cable. All right. Now, everything seems to be good. Carburetor's all hooked back up with your throttle cable. Spark plug is rebooted, re-in. It's all there. CDI is reconnected. Now just to check over, make sure everything is tight. Reconnect the chain. Pull the back tire back and retench that, because I don't use those stupid derailleurs it comes with. If you do get a kit, don't use these. I fucking hate them. I think they're a death trap. They're fucking garbage. I've had these things fly off. I've had them cake backward into my spokes. Just garbage. Absolute garbage. They make better ones, aftermarket. 10 times better. They actually connect to this instead of your frame. And they come with springs and shit. Alright guys, let's finish this build. And it's now time to reinstall the chain. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm on an old ass iPhone. But there is the master link. There's definitely a master link. Always make sure the fish is swimming backwards. You can't see it, so I can't really describe it. But the open part needs to be facing away from the way the direction of the chain is going, or this shit will just pop out and you'll fucking lose your chain. So, I'll be back. Hang on. And finally, this little cord here, you don't want to use this white cable. This is for a 6-volt light. It'll just rob your engine of power. So guys, this has been an ADHD build with the Wolf. ADHD Wolf, I don't know. It's been a build. The bike's back up and running. Drop your comments. I love your faces. Stay blessed.